Welcome to episode 107 of your CySA Plus Prepcast. In this episode, we take a deep dive into one of the most valuable frameworks in cybersecurity today, the MITRE ATT&CK framework. Whether you're building detection rules, conducting threat hunts, planning adversary emulation, or developing strategic threat intelligence, ATT&CK provides the structure and vocabulary to do so effectively. Understanding the MITRE ATT&CK framework enables security analysts to connect real-world threat intelligence to concrete defensive actions. It enhances visibility across the attack lifecycle, fosters collaboration across teams, and provides the foundation for mature cybersecurity operations. Mastering this framework will strengthen your incident response capabilities and plays a crucial role in your preparation for the CySA Plus certification exam. Let's begin with the fundamentals. ATT&CK, which stands for Adversarial Tactics, Techniques, and Common Knowledge, is a knowledge base created by MITRE that catalogs known adversary behaviors based on observed threat activity in real-world environments. It breaks down attacker behavior into structured categories that align with their objectives, offering a common reference point for analysts, threat hunters, detection engineers, and incident responders. ATT&CK transforms abstract threat intelligence into actionable detection and mitigation strategies by mapping tactics and techniques into a standardized and shareable format. The ATT&CK framework organizes adversary behavior into 13 high-level categories called tactics. Each tactic represents a phase in an attacker's objective, such as initial access, execution, persistence, privilege, escalation, defense evasion, credential access, discovery, lateral movement, collection, command and control, exfiltration, impact, and resource development. These tactics form the framework's columns, guiding analysts to understand what the adversary is trying to achieve at each stage of an intrusion. They also help define the structure for defense in depth by encouraging coverage across every phase of the attack lifecycle. Under each tactic lies a series of techniques. Techniques describe the specific methods tactors use to accomplish their objectives. For example, under the initial access tactic, techniques may include phishing, drive-by compromise, or exploitation of public-facing applications. Each technique includes a detailed description, real-world examples, detection strategies, and known mitigations. Some techniques also include sub-techniques, providing additional granularity. This structure enables teams to align detection and prevention efforts directly with actual adversary behaviors, rather than relying solely on theoretical vulnerabilities or generic indicators. A key strength of ATT&CK is that it is grounded in real-world threat intelligence. Every technique and tactic listed in the framework is based on observed adversary behaviors, supported by threat reports, incident data, and malware analysis. This ensures that the content remains relevant, evidence-based, and reflective of current attacker practices. For analysts, this means that ATT&CK is not an abstract academic model. It's a practical, evolving resource that can be directly applied in day-to-day cybersecurity operations. ATT&CK is especially valuable in threat hunting. Security teams use it as a guide for identifying specific attacker behaviors in system logs, network traffic, endpoint telemetry, and application data. By creating hypotheses based on attack techniques, such as detect evidence of credential dumping using LSASS access, threat hunters can target their searches, improve signal-to-noise ratio, and uncover previously undetected threats. ATT&CK enables analysts to be intentional and methodical in their investigations, reducing guesswork and increasing success rates. The framework also provides a shared language for communication. It bridges the gap between technical staff, management, and external stakeholders by offering clearly defined and universally understood terminology. When analysts report that a threat actor used T1059.001 PowerShell under the execution tactic, there is no ambiguity about what happened. This standardization enhances collaboration across teams, improves documentation quality, and helps ensure that response actions are aligned across departments and organizations. Security teams use ATT&CK to conduct adversary emulation and red teaming. By simulating the tactics and techniques used by real attackers, teams test their defenses against realistic scenarios and evaluate the effectiveness of their detection and prevention tools. Emulation exercises help expose detection gaps, uncover weaknesses in logging, and validate response playbooks. This process not only improves detection coverage, but also strengthens cross-functional coordination between red teams and blue teams. Attack is commonly integrated into detection engineering workflows. Security information and event management platforms, extended detection and response systems, and cloud monitoring tools often include attach technique mapping to align alerts with known behaviors. Detection rules are written and categorized using attach identifiers, making it easier for analysts to understand alert context and determine the likely progression of an attack. Analysts reviewing alerts can quickly determine whether they are observing initial access, lateral movement, or data exfiltration, enabling more accurate and timely responses. The framework also plays a pivotal role in threat intelligence enrichment. Security analysts map external threat reports to attack to identify which techniques are being used by specific threat actors. These mappings allow organizations to compare threat activity against their own detection coverage and prioritize defenses accordingly. By maintaining internal records that align with attack techniques, security teams enhance their ability to share and digest threat intelligence in a standardized, reusable format. To ensure successful implementation, organizations must document how attack is used across their cybersecurity operations. This includes maintaining detailed records of detected techniques, mapped adversary behavior, response actions, detection gaps, and mitigation strategies. This documentation provides transparency, supports audit readiness, and enables continuous improvement. It also ensures consistency across teams and makes it easier to onboard new personnel into threat analysis and incident response workflows. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are more security courses on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. To apply the MITRE ATT&CK framework effectively, security teams must integrate it into every layer of their cyber defense strategy. This begins with proactive threat intelligence operations. Analysts use attack to map observed adversary TTPs, tactics, techniques, and procedures to the organization's threat model. By identifying which techniques are being used most frequently by threat actors targeting their industry, organizations can tailor detection and mitigation strategies to the most relevant threats. Attack enables security teams to move from generic defense models to intelligence-driven, contextualized protections. Incident response teams also benefit significantly from attack. During an active security event, mapping attacker behaviors to attack techniques provides clarity and focus. For example, if a threat actor is using credential dumping, lateral movement, and remote system discovery, the response team can quickly identify that these map to specific attack techniques under privilege escalation and discovery. This structured understanding allows teams to predict likely next steps and contain threats more effectively. The model also supports rapid handoffs between teams, reducing confusion and improving coordination under pressure. Security gap assessments are another powerful use case. Organizations regularly conduct attack-based assessments to determine how well their defenses align with known adversary techniques. Analysts map existing security controls, detection signatures, and monitoring coverage to specific attack techniques. This gap analysis helps identify blind spots, areas where known attacker behaviors are not being detected or mitigated. From there, teams can prioritize improvements, deploy new detection rules, or invest in additional security tooling to close those gaps. The Attack Navigator is a widely used visualization tool that enhances this process. With Navigator, analysts can create interactive heat maps that show which techniques have been observed, which are covered by existing defenses, and which require further attention. These visualizations are powerful for communicating status to leadership, guiding detection engineering, and tracking progress over time. By layering data into Attach Navigator, teams can identify overlaps, redundancies, and gaps with much greater clarity. Red team and blue team exercises are elevated when grounded in attack. Red teams simulate real-world attacker behavior using documented techniques, while blue teams test their detection and response capabilities based on those same techniques. This shared reference point improves coordination, ensures realism in attack simulations, and drives measurable improvements in security posture. Post-exercise analysis using attach mappings helps both teams identify what was detected, what was missed, and how defenses should evolve. Continuous monitoring is reinforced through attack integration. Analysts build detection logic around common and emerging techniques, ensuring that real-time security events are correlated against known attacker behaviors. When alerts fire, the attack technique ID provides instant context, allowing security teams to understand what phase of the attack lifecycle is occurring. This mapping enhances response accuracy and supports escalation workflows. Analysts can also build dashboards and metrics to track how often specific techniques are detected, helping refine their visibility strategy over time. Comprehensive documentation plays a central role in mature attack implementations. Organizations maintain records of which attack techniques have been observed, which are covered by defensive controls, and which remain unaddressed. These records support threat modeling, training, audit requirements, and regulatory compliance. They also form the basis for lessons learned reviews, helping teams identify repeat attacker behaviors, detection weaknesses, and systemic issues that require deeper resolution. Training is necessary to ensure that everyone involved in security operations understands how to use attack effectively. Analysts participate in workshops focused on mapping techniques, simulating attacks, and developing mitigations. SOC analysts learn to recognize and tag observed activity using attack IDs, while engineers and architects learn how to design security controls that address specific techniques. Regular training sessions ensure that teams stay current with attack updates and apply the framework consistently. Many regulatory frameworks now encourage or require structured threat analysis. ATT provides a clear way to meet these expectations. Whether an organization is reporting on control coverage, responding to audit questions, or submitting incident documentation to a regulator, ATT's structure improves clarity and traceability. It demonstrates that the organization is using a recognized framework to analyze threats, assess defenses, and continuously improve. This can reduce audit friction and improve confidence from regulators and third-party stakeholders. Continuous improvement is the final, but perhaps most important element of attack integration. Analysts regularly reassess which techniques are being used by current threat actors, how their organization is detecting those behaviors, and what changes are needed to improve outcomes. They review past incidents, red team findings, and threat intelligence reports to refine coverage and evolve detection capabilities. As new techniques are added to the framework, analysts update their maps, detection content, and response playbooks to ensure ongoing relevance and readiness. To conclude episode 107, the MITRE ATT&CK framework provides cybersecurity professionals with an unmatched structure for understanding and defending against real-world threats. By aligning operations with attacker behavior, analysts can detect threats earlier, respond more effectively, and continuously improve their defensive capabilities. From threat hunting and incident response to security engineering and compliance reporting, ATT&CK serves as a cornerstone of modern cybersecurity maturity. Learning to apply this framework will strengthen your real-world skills and directly support your CySA Plus exam success. Stay tuned as we continue your journey towards certification and operational excellence. Thanks for listening. To learn more about cybersecurity, please visit baremetalcyber.com. There you will find best-selling books, videos, and even more free cybersecurity training courses. Please subscribe to the Prepcast and our various podcasts. And thanks for listening.